Hey, how's it going? This is Raji from RJ Recruiting. How are you today? Yeah, I have your resume in front of me. I'd love to talk to you about the job.
Hey guys, Raji here from RJ Recruiting. Have you ever worked with a recruiter when you're searching for a job online? Do they scare you, bore you, or just simply waste your time? Maybe you've had a positive experience. So here's what typically happens when you're searching for a job online. So you're on LinkedIn or Indeed or whatever job board you use, and you apply to a bunch of jobs. Sometimes you have to fill out an application and then upload your resume, or depending on which job board you're using or app you're using, the app will do it for you if your profile is set up that way. Then soon after, if all goes well, hopefully, you get a phone call or an email from a recruiter, such as me. They want to talk to you about the job you applied for, and you first wonder which one, since you applied for maybe hundreds of them. And then you remember, oh yeah, even if you don't. But that's where that could be the start of a beautiful relationship between you and the recruiter. If you've never heard of a recruiter, maybe you've heard of a headhunter. I personally don't like that name. To me, it sounds like I'm coming after you, like I'm hunting for you. So I prefer recruiter, but it's pretty much the same. So that's what I am. I'm a recruiter. That's what I do. This video is not a day in the life of a recruiter. I'm not going to show you how I brush my teeth or take you in the bathroom with me while I get ready or have you watch me eat my breakfast. No, I want to talk about what a recruiter does and doesn't do, what to expect, what not to expect, getting feedback from a recruiter, staying in touch with a recruiter, better ways how I can help you search for your jobs, and how you can help me search for you. Believe me, I've been on both sides of this. I've been a candidate and I've been on the hiring side. Sometimes looking for a job can feel like a full-time job. So anything I can do to make this easier for you, I'm happy to do or try to. I'm also going to tell you that I run my own recruiting agency, RJ Recruiting. We do direct hire placements for mostly tech roles. We do from time to time work on non-technical roles, but I worked in IT for 20 years, so that's where my strength is. When I talk to clients or candidates about a job, unlike some other technical recruiters and agencies, and there are some successful ones, but even when I was a candidate, I would talk to recruiters about a job who didn't even understand the role they were trying to fill. It was very frustrating. So when I get a job description or a role that I'm working on, I understand the job. Yes, that was a little marketing for my business, RJ Recruiting. The link is at the bottom. Check it out. That's for you, the candidate, or you, the client, in case you're watching this video. I can help you fill those open recs. Throughout this and other videos, I will also talk about do's and don'ts on interviews. Interviews with recruiters, interviews with clients or hiring managers, or any decision makers. I'll also talk about tips and tricks on writing a resume so it doesn't look like it's been written by a 5-year-old. I look at resumes all day, and there have been some crazy ones, but they make for good learning experiences. So hopefully these few minutes we spend every week will add some value to you. If there's something you have a question about, please leave it in the comments below. I'll be as transparent as I can and happy to help in your job search. If we could pause for just a second. If you're finding any value in this and would like to see videos in the future, please hit the like button and subscribe. I know I barely have any likes or subscribers, but that's where you come in. You help me, I help you. Okay, back to why we're here. So keep in mind, when you're working with a recruiter, they really, really want you to get the job. I really want you to get the job. So if I reach out to you about a job, something in your profile or resume piqued enough interest for me to talk to you, take my call. I understand. There are some horror stories about recruiters out there. I've had some myself. But we can really try to work together and help each other out. No way do I get it right all the time either, but I'm trying to learn from my experiences and make this a positive experience for everyone. So maybe next time a recruiter calls you, you have a better understanding of who that other person is on the other side. The intention is to get you hired, but it's a process. And getting the recruiter to understand your background and what you're looking for is the next step after you apply. Also, something common I've heard about recruiters is that they ghost you or disappear after the first conversation. You thought you had a great conversation, they liked you for the job, they're going to submit you, you're excited, and then nothing. It could be a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and you don't hear from them. I can't speak for everyone, but I try not to do that, but as recruiters, we talk to a lot of candidates every day, every week. There's emails, texts, LinkedIn messages. It does get hard to keep up with everyone. But if I've actually interviewed you and submitted you for a job, I will keep in touch. There's automated tools that I use to remind me, sometimes to send those messages. And especially if there is feedback, you will definitely hear. But if there's no feedback, because clients sometimes do ghost us, or they get busy, or the job's on hold or whatnot, or maybe they're just not interested, they haven't told us. If they're not interested, I will still follow up. If I haven't heard, I will still try to follow up, but it may not be as often. I will say, feel free to contact recruiters. If somebody emails me or texts me about asking for an update, I'm happy to respond. I'm not going to ghost you and not even respond. I will do another video. I have so many ideas of what the things that I want to share with you all. One of them is about follow-ups with candidates, follow-ups with clients, you following up with recruiters. There's things you can do to kind of keep that communication going, things I can do, and just shed some light on things that are happening on the other side when you may or may not hear. Without going into too much in this video, what I will say is I love what I do. There's many ups and downs of this job, but the ups definitely make it worth it. I love finding somebody a job that they're excited about. And I love when they actually accept the offer. And even more when they actually show up on the first day. Well, that's it for now. I'll post a weekly video about topics that I discussed today and anything else that comes up that I find might be useful for you. And once again, if there's anything you'd like me to talk about, just put it in the comment section and I'll do what I can. Also hit the like button and subscribe so YouTube's algorithm can help me connect with as many of you as possible. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me today. I know your time's valuable, so is your attention. I'll try not to waste either of them. Later, everyone, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. See you next time.